What's going on? This your boy Easy, Emotional Unknown EZ'er show. Back at you again. I gotta say real quick, I watched this interview a couple of days ago, but I ain't been able to get to it. Uh, I even was talking to my homie about it and stuff like that. I feel away. I'll be honest, I feel away. So I haven't watched the Dizaster versus Hollow the Don bout yet. They asked Hollow the Don on AngryFan what he thought of, the whole nigga incidents and stuff like that. He said that he didn't even hear it when he was when Dizaster was rapping, which I can't believe, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest, there's been times in a battle where I have been watching Dizaster and haven't heard that word. Maybe it's just because I wasn't looking for it or I wouldn't figure he was going to say it. Anyway, now he said it before a few times. People have literally said that. He did say he came on AngryFan show. He did say that, you know, he knows about it. He also said, excuse me, if they took it out, he would fuck something up. With KOTD, I can honestly believe it. That kind of lets you know that he is running the show there. But, I would be honest, if you take it out, you pretty much just opening things up for things to get worse in most cases. Nobody's really tripping on KOTD for it anyway. So, and also I see what Cap's saying with the whole Moneybags thing, because Moneybags battle versus Young Cannon, he said nigga a couple of times. Nobody was tripping about it at the venue. So people that saying, oh, if Dizaster came over to smack, ain't nobody gonna do, people will do him bad if he said the word nigga and stuff like that. I don't think so. Nobody's gonna allow for that to fuck up an event. Nobody. Because they barely got any places to do events. They just probably, two, you can't really do it for one and then not do it for the other. Now, this motherfucker Moneybags is pure white. From what people are saying, most people thought he was Puerto Rican. Now that you know that he's white, nobody's still tripping about what happened. So, we'll see. But, nonetheless, here's why I didn't really respect that interview. I guess Caps was already going for the man. Let's be honest. We already know that Caps was going for the man. So, there's no problem. There's no issue there. But, when you get him on the show, I respect for talking to him about the movie, which he is a very good star in, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be a phenomenal movie. I'm definitely going to probably watch it if it comes to theaters. Even if it don't, I'll try to find it on video because it seems like it's going to be a good movie. Although I think they could have did a reversal of the role, you know what I'm saying, and really show some stuff. Like, it depends on how this whole body movie is going to come about. Like, if it's going to show battle rap in its consensus, like talk about battle rap, then it better be something greater than that. Of course, you need the true starters of battle rap for that type of stuff, but I digress. The interview, I was expecting Caps to at least address the whole N-word issue, and he did. But I think if you thought that Caps was gonna be like, oh, you stupid for that, you's a bitch ass nigga, like. I think people looking for Caps to really go hard on Dizaster for that stuff was looking for the wrong thing. Now let me say this, Dizaster, you said at the battle this is who you was, and the people didn't like it to run up. And you also said in the interview, oh, well, I was mainly saying that to Marv because he was talking crazy and stuff like that, and I've been having a problem with the man, and I've been losing respect for the man because he's been doing stuff like that. I feel you. I understand what you're saying and stuff like that. But, like Charlemagne and them say, I'm going to need you to come to that interview with the same energy you left with. So, meaning, if you wanted to say, even if you've said it before, and it might have been in a rebuttal or whatever, what have you, if you said nigga before, rep that. Don't go back on it. You had a whole interview where you didn't say the word nigga. You actually sounded very political. I'll be honest. Like you tried to kind of step around the fact that you did it. You say you did it, and that's who you are. But then I'm looking for, so I'm just waiting for you Yeah, you know, man, my nigga for sure, Caps. You know, my nigga, I'm gonna get back at you, Caps, my nigga. Like, I'm waiting for the my nigga part. Because if you fuck with people and you do it the way you say you do, then it should have just been normal for you. That's why people, I think, was really tripping over that shit, because it don't seem normal when Dizaster do it. It doesn't seem normal. And I'm going to be honest, nobody's going to really let it fly, but it doesn't seem normal either. So you want to say it's on a rebuttal, but he said it before, you know what I'm saying? And yes, it was a rebuttal for Hollow sitting down, but still. So he didn't really come on there with what I thought he would come on there with. I thought he would come with the same energy from, you know, when Marv asked him the question, when he said he tired of people, you know, he wanted people to pull him off to the side and speak that realness to him. That was fine. But at the same time, if you're going to say it, then go with it. You know, man, if I was Dizaster and I really was, you know, that type of dude, and that's what I say, then I ain't got no problem. When I get on the phone, you know, when Caps be like, oh man, hey, Dizaster, what's up, my nigga? You know, or what's up, my dude? You know, what you been on in the whole night? What up, Caps, my nigga? What's up, G? That's what I'm on. That's what I was expecting for Dizaster. He didn't say it not once in the interview. I'm just waiting for it. And I'm not waiting for it to bash him or nothing like that. I'm waiting, because if you say that's who you are, it's not going to, you know, it's not going to stop you from saying the shit. Cortez has said it and stuff like that. Like, you got your Spanish rappers that'll say it and stuff like that when they get interviewed and stuff like. So, and when you come on and you say this is who you are and you do this, and if you do it, I'm not mad at you. Then you got to go with that flow. You got to come in with that same energy. And I didn't think Dizaster did it at all. I don't think Caps addressed it crazy great, but he addressed it nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? At least he talked about it. And I think anybody else that wants to talk to Dizaster and really get the full-fledged and want to see if he really about that, you need to talk to him, man. You need to get another interview. But I don't know if that's going to happen. So, that was just my thoughts on that. I found it funny that Dizaster did not come back with that same energy he left with. I'm surprised he didn't get on AngryFan with that old nigga shit. So, maybe people have a right to be mad. If you ain't going to say it and you ain't going to stick up. I mean, you stuck up for what you said, but at the same time, you said this is you. So if it's you, Caps, my nigga, I'ma holler at you, man. Man, fuck these niggas out here talking that shit. It's gonna be niggas everywhere, and you just gonna be comfortable with it because that's who you are. Don't come on the show and then do something different. That's what I was expecting from you. But what I got is the Dizaster that I know, that I see all the time, the one that doesn't say the word so much. So maybe you was saying it, man. I don't know. I just thought the interview will be different, but that's my thoughts on that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? I thought the interview was kind of funny, be honest. And when it got to that part, the rest was lame. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that was kind of funny because he didn't really, he stood his ground, but at the same time, he didn't really stand his ground. Stand on what you said and stand on up to what you do. So if you're going to say nigga, the Caps show is the best time to say it, because then it could be like, we'll see how Caps reacts to that. If you say nigga on Cap show, is he gonna be like, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Or is she gonna be like, oh, he gonna respect it because you said that's who you are? Just my thoughts. This is easy. Emotional unknown. Easy. Motherfucking old soul. Y'all let me let you know what y'all think. Salute to my subscribers. Appreciate y'all checking me out. I'm out of here.